Welcome to the Hi Guys Sports Podcast. Betting, sports news, and more.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're back again. Another week already. Dude, it feels like we just fucking filmed last week. Playoffs are coming. The NHL season's coming. The NBA might be on lockdown.
Speak for yourself. I had a long week.
Yeah,
I'd say a long 3 days. Felt like a week, though.
Well, your Titans, right? I tried telling you about your Titans. I tried telling you.
I mean, not surprised we lost. It's just the way that it happened.
It's just sad, eh?
Just sad.
Dude, it could have been a lot worse, man. A lot of other... You know what's good about you guys? You guys were at 1 o'clock Sunday. So it's whoever that Sunday nighter was that really caught that L.
I mean, we really caught the...
Oh, you guys
I mean, all season you roasted my boy Ryan Tannehill and how he was going to be the issue in the playoffs. And nope. Turns out, your one unstoppable play just wasn't unstoppable.
His biggest run was an 8-yard run.
Oh, well, at one point at halftime, it was like he had like 12 rushes for like 20 yards. And it's like, I don't think I've ever seen Derrick Henry have 20 yards on 12 rushes. But...
Dude, I did not. Dude, the second half, I'm like, okay, they shut him down the first half, but like he just wears.
Hey, our defense did what they had to do for.
Yeah, your defense came up.
I mean, Lamar went on that one run, but everyone's talking about how good the Ravens look. To be honest, I was not impressed with the Ravens in that game. I mean, yeah, they shut down our run D, but other than that, dude, that offense is not. What are you gonna argue that Lamar's a run away from scoring? Like,
nah.
you run into a D that shuts down that run game from Lamar, and they have nothing left.
Nah, I like that offense. I looked at it completely different, dude. I think he took what you guys gave him. You guys gave him that run. He took the run, but I think he can. I like that offense, dude. Look, we can get into that because, dude, another playoff weekend is coming up. Big games. But, yo, we're a Canadian podcast, dude. And we're a fucking Canadian podcast. And you know what we got to talk about? Because you know it fucking starts tomorrow. We got to talk about hockey. But, yo, for our listeners, dude, this is a special episode. Because, yo, for the first time ever, we're bringing a guest. A guy who knows hockey. A guy who looks like an owl. A guy who's Greek. He's always on the Danforth. We got a guy whose fantasy team in ball. He owns the Greek guy, of course. Went all out. Hockey. Bad year last year. Tanked last year.
Didn't make the playoffs.
Hockey, he knows his stuff, though. So we bring him in. Hopefully he can give you guys knowledge. We got Giorgio the fucking owl. Giorgio, welcome to Hi Guys Sports.
How's it going? It's an honor to be here.
It's an honor to have you.
Smoke some
spliffs.
Giorgio the Greek, smoking some grass.
Giorgio the Greek. Dude, I want to go down the divisions and see who you guys think are going to win. Mm-hmm. Make our listeners some money because, yo, I think there's some good odds out there.
Well, I hope Evander Kane's listening.
Yeah, because he's going to really need to, especially for the football segment, he can really make some money in the next couple of weeks.
He was not making anytime.
Oh, buddy. Dude, I heard he lost it on the Steelers. I heard he went all out. He bet the 26 mil to, make a mill, and he just lost it on the Steelers.
That's definitely what put him under. Definitely what put him under.
NHL season, right? Bet it back. What's the worst that can happen? You go $50 million in debt? No, man, get yourself out of that hole. NHL, what you want to do is you want to start off strong early before the COVID starts happening, right?
Before the COVID. The Stars got 17 players on the COVID list the day before the season. So if you got a lot of Dallas Stars guys,
Stars might get the league canceled themselves, but
they might just have to opt out, eh? Like the MLS did.
You go from the finals to not even participating.
We'll sit this one out.
But, that would be rough.
Yo, I don't know what division out of all the divisions. What division? Should we just start with the Canadian one?
Do you even remember the divisions after they fucking updated it?
Well, Dallas is gonna whatever division Dallas is in, it's gonna get smaller. You can go Canadian. We're a Canadian podcast.
We'll go
right?
Canadian to start, dude, because surprisingly, I guess not surprisingly because they should, but surprisingly because it's who they are. You have the Leafs as the favorites to win that division at plus 120, and Edmonton far behind at plus 450 as the second.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's the Leafs.
Give me the value on Edmonton. I don't think Edmonton will do it, but I mean for plus 450, I'll throw 100 on that.
Dude, if there's a team...
Any team with McDavid, right?
Yeah, and Draisaitl, man. That team's... Dude, honestly, I look at it like... I think those are the only two teams that can win that division.
Here's the problem with that division. Division's scary because you have those two so-and-so obvious ones, right? Toronto and Edmonton. But then you got the wild cards like Calgary and Vancouver, Vancouver had a good season last season, and they turned a lot of heads in the playoffs. So when they can get something going early, avoid COVID, and, anything could happen in a division as open as the Canadian division. And Calgary, that's a team that's going to be that's a bounce back for sure. That's a candidate bounce back team. They're always on and off. They're always shit one year, but not to win the league. But you never know. They won the Pacific Division not too long ago, 2 years ago, and then they went off the rails last year. All it takes is for them to find that form again.
I'm not betting Canucks.
I wouldn't tell you to bet on Calgary, but
after that bet I lost last year on the pod, that's it.
Well, yeah,
I'm going strictly
the Vancouver bet.
If it's not Calgary, right?
I feel like NHL has so many, it's like Giorgio's saying, it's open to so much randomness that I feel like you should just take the value. If you can get Edmonton for plus 450, put the 100.
Yeah,
if you lose
100%.
it, fuck it.
100%.
If you can make the 450 profit, like you guys are saying with the Leafs.
It's the Leafs.
Nothing in hockey is guaranteed money.
Dude, hockey's the most open sport.
It is.
It's the most, you look at it and you're like, well, that team could make a run. There's 5 teams you go, okay, well, they're not going to make a run. I don't know, dude.
It's all about, you roll the dice, right? And I think as long as you're not betting on Ottawa.
Ottawa's at plus 10,000. If you're looking for, Lima odds to win fantasy, that's pretty much what you get, dude. You're
They
plus
have a
10,000.
pick this draft.
They're in better shape. They got the
Yeah.
They got better players than him, that's for
Yeah.
sure. But, do you think... What about the Habs? Because I
another
know
team.
a lot of Habs fans, dude. The Habs are over Calgary and Vancouver. They're tied with Edmonton to win the division at plus 450.
That's surprising.
I guess with Carey Price, it's just that offense that scares me, to be honest.
I'm surprised at those odds, but at the same time, with that division, like I said earlier, the one problem with the Canadian division is how open it is and how it's not friendly to betting. So Montreal's just another one of those teams where they were probably, a lot of people thought they were going to be in the bottom, but they have a bunch of guys that work hard and they can catch teams sleeping, right? So again, I think Montreal, the factor for them is whether or not Vancouver and Calgary can wake up, because if they're at their best, that's when you go, okay, Montreal's probably not gonna. They don't have the firepower. But if there's teams that don't show up, and in a short season anything can happen, Montreal wouldn't even be a bad bet, to be honest. I wouldn't. It's like Edmonton in a sense where, I don't know. This is a year where anything could happen.
You're right. You're right. It is a short season, so it depends who gets off the ground.
It's gonna be all about how you start.
But that's why
Dallas.
Dallas is already off to a bad start.
They're not making the playoffs.
Look, when you can't even field a team, when there's not even dude, you can't.
Everyone's gonna be a week in, when they're still fucking shaking off their coughs.
Dallas might not win 17 games.
Literally.
But I don't know. It's all good, bro. I look at it I think teams that are gonna hit the ground running are the most skilled teams.
Exactly.
That's what I think. That's why I can see a Toronto or an Edmonton getting to an early lead and winning that division just because they're the most skilled teams in that division.
Toronto always starts off hot too. Matthews, if he goes off.
Short season, dude. Last time there was a short season, we made it to Boston. Remember?
Yeah, let's not talk about that season though.
Yeah,
That season was.
But it's the Leafs, dude. It's just I don't bet the Leafs because they break my heart without money on it.
I don't
so
like futures where you're really getting under plus 200 because you're just really waiting. Unless it's a lock.
No, I agree,
like
dude.
You're saying.
I agree.
That's a division to me that it's gonna be impossible to read until.
I think Edmonton's winning that.
Yeah.
That's my gut.
You
I
can
think
put $100 on the board for me. We'll check back at the end of the year. I'm gonna bet
I
100
think
on
interesting.
Edmonton.
Look, I think Edmonton, dude. That was my gut feeling. Dude, the Leafs are just such heavy favorites.
The Leafs,
they're fourth in Stanley Cup favorite.
The Leafs are in no way, shape, or form ready to even win a division. They didn't even make the playoffs last year. So I agree.
That
That's
is true.
It was a race.
if it's not gonna be Toronto, it would be Edmonton. So that's not. I'd say that's pretty good. Before the season starting, I wouldn't. That's not a bad bet at all.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good division to watch, though. If you're just looking at watch, because dude,
it's gonna be the only thing I'm
except
watching.
for Ottawa, every other team, even Ottawa.
Ottawa's
gonna
be a team
challenge
that catches teams slipping, man.
But
No.
But they'll
But
win.
you can't go there and sleep on them. They have good
Well, no, you can sleep on them to an extent, but it's the teams that face them that can't sleep on them because when they sleep on them, that's when they're gonna lose.
That's what I mean, though.
You should never be thinking Ottawa's gonna win unless
Well, it depends.
a
I
team
don't
has
think this
COVID,
division will be too close, though. I think one of these teams is gonna
pull away in the
just running
beginning?
away with it. Yeah, not in the beginning per se, but
That'd be so interesting because that's something you don't really see in hockey.
I
Where
could
they're
s-
doing a baseball schedule. It looks like fucking baseball. It's like, you know what I mean?
it's gonna be a different year.
Well, dude, they gotta. Hopefully, they
You
can
gotta
keep.
win your series.
If a team can't figure out Toronto and it's just too much, you have to play them fucking twice every time.
Well,
You know, you ever
8
think about that?
times.
Well, no, 8 times total, but basically every time you play a team, you're gonna play them back to back. So it's like
Dude, that's crazy.
that's gonna be.
Dude,
I never even thought of that. That's
your season is against your division.
literally.
Well, dude, it's
the
once
whole
you.
thing.
Dude, if you get figured out,
You're done.
GG. You get figured out night 2.
If McDavid figures you out, you're.
Woo! That's good for me.
Oh yeah, it is. But like, think about it though. He's gonna be playing teams that he never faces at all. So like, if he plays
Hey,
Toronto
man.
8 times, figures them out.
Last time we played Riley, it's a highlight.
Ooh, I was there that game. I was.
Hey,
Everyone was.
That boy Tavares is saying the same thing on the Leafs.
Yeah,
though,
it's true.
To be
True.
honest.
Matthews
Yeah,
and Tavares.
I do
Joe
like
Thornton.
Edmonton,
We have
but-
2 of them. Yeah, Joe Thornton.
Joe Thornton, Jumbo Joe. I wish we got him 10 years ago, but it's okay. We'll take him
Hey,
now.
you know what? I think it's gonna be good though.
You think it's a good move?
I think so.
Well, it's a playoff move, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd say.
He's
I'd
one of
back
the.
move.
He's a.
It'll be a while
He's a
till we
top
see it
20.
play.
He's a top 20 all-time scorer. So it's
Yeah.
like he's a great mind.
Yeah,
so
but, I
even if
mean,
his body.
You say top 20 all-time scorer, like he didn't get 80% of those. in the
Nah.
last-
His bread and butter is passing though. Like, think about it. You don't have to be. You don't have to move.
Yeah,
If you
okay,
can still
but
pass at
in
an
a
elite
playoff
level to
game,
Matthews and
In a
Marner.
playoff game, how many minutes do you want Joe Thornton out there?
Well, I mean, if we learned anything, is that Babcock played Patrick Marleau in like the final minute of Game 7 against
Yeah,
Boston. So
yeah,
age doesn't matter.
I'm
It's just,
just asking, though.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
What's a healthy? He's out there fresh, right? You don't want him there gassed like you're saying. 5
Yeah,
minutes
well,
of a game.
maybe they manage it. They go they pull
Load
more
management.
management, like not sitting out a game, but maybe some
No,
shifts.
I'm saying in the playoffs.
No, yeah. Like maybe they do that.
Like
Like,
shifts.
maybe
I
they
could see
they
that.
go like maybe like they have a bad period, right? Like and then like you said, they go okay, just switch Thornton out. That's the thing they're gonna be able to do with the Leafs. You can just put Tavares there and it's just a power line. So it's like that's something you're gonna. I think you're gonna see them turn to a lot because they only started doing that last season where you saw Matthews, Tavares, and Marner all dice at the same
Yeah,
time.
was that team built to be switching up their lines on a
We'll find
game-by-game
out.
basis?
We'll find out. This is Sheldon Keefe's year.
Hey, man.
He
Oh,
gets to start with this team, right? Now this is his team. Now this
Now,
is where I
yeah.
look at Sheldon Keefe and like whatever he does,
now
it's
more
gonna be
his
on
team,
him
man.
because before he inherited Babcock's situation.
Hey,
and-
shout out to Babcock getting a job at NBC. We tried
NBC
getting him for an
Sports,
interview.
yeah.
Did not reply. Kind of mean, but like whatever.
I don't
Work
think he
at it.
smokes. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, we could have got him on the phone. NBC, but whatever. He's got an NBC job now. He's doing it to make good face to probably get another job.
Yeah. Well,
But
it's funny because they got rid of Mike Milbury, who was just another Babcock. So they just replaced Milbury with a younger fucking Milbury. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling it might be a meme, but that'd be crazy.
but you're, dude, I
But
don't know.
congratulations, regardless. I guess.
That Canadian division is gonna be fun just because you get to see McDavid a lot. You get to see your
Oh.
Leafs,
Mm-hmm.
bro. You get to see Patrick Laine if he can ever like come back to what he's supposed to. Some people are banking on it. Some
and he-
people need
he's-
him to come back up.
He's gonna like Lima. He's gonna end up going to like Columbus or something.
I could see that
He's just not gonna finish in that Canadian division.
this year. You think he's gone
He
this
might
year?
be traded. I think. Yeah. I
You think this year he's gone?
if they're ever gonna trade him, it's gonna be now. If they don't trade him this trade deadline, I'm convinced he's not gonna even go. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
I mean-
what are you gonna get for him after that?
yeah. But then it's also like with Winnipeg, he's upset he's on the first line, but there's also aging guys in that first line, so it's only a matter of time where.
Yeah, but you don't want to hear that if you're him. That's
Well,
even more reason for him. to
no,
be on the
no,
first
exactly.
line.
That's why I
You
think
know
he'll go.
These guys are gonna leave eventually.
That's why I think he'll go. But if Winnipeg they don't like what they see from them, because like his offers, like then and you end up keeping him, what can he do?
Well, what do you think it would take to get him? Because it's like a lot of people still believe you. It's like, dude, the way the league's going in every league, it's like people want you to prove they can do something by the age of 22, 23. It's like when before it's like
No, he's
25.
definitely a great scorer though. I think he still has high value, and like I think it's in Winnipeg's best interest to like trade him at the deadline because you can actually trade him for players. It's not just like if you're Winnipeg, do you want to trade him for a pick that like your time to win is now? And
Yeah.
a pick's always good, but let's face it, like again in a division that's wide open, and with firepower that can handle its own. Like, you know, 4 teams make it make it into the playoffs, so you can easily be a playoff team. You have a great goalie.
What if you wait till
You
the
need
deadline,
pieces.
but your team's
Then-
not performing the way
That's
you
true
thought?
too.
Then you get
What if
then
there's
you get a
no
pick.
Well, then you can get a couple
You can
picks.
feel out what kind of situation you're in, and then you trade him. But
Dude, a team will
I don't
go
know.
hard on him, dude. That guy was second
sure.
overall. That guy was being Matthews.
No.
Bro, early on, people thought he was going to be better.
exactly, but that's why I think
yeah, no, I wasn't
that's
one
tough.
of them.
Eh?
I wasn't one of them.
Imagine trading Matthews straight up for Line.
Imagine trading McDavid. Imagine if you could have had McDavid and Matthews on the same fantasy team.
That is a hot take.
And McKinnon.
That's similar to my Brandon Ingram hot take,
Yeah.
which keeps looking better and better.
Well, yours looks better. His doesn't.
Oh, well, I love Ben Simmons now. That's kind of ludicrous to say.
Ben Simmons.
Coming up.
Huh?
Just coming up, babe. Like for this.
Oh yeah.
But I feel you.
What happened?
About Ben Simmons. He said Ingram in high school. He's like, yo, Ingram's the best one out of this class.
Yeah.
Best one. It's like,
I thought Ingram was gonna be.
hey
better
man,
than
you're
Ben.
high on Ingram. Like,
Now I'm high on Ben though. Dude, Ben again, like Ben, man, low key, that guy's gonna win a Defensive Player of the Year. He's gonna be the first
I think when
guard
you're
to do it.
when you're comparing careers, I think that's always one where like you have to wait till their careers finish.
But you gotta
Yeah.
think.
You can
though,
never
like,
do it like
2 years ago, it looked rough on the Ingram
No,
side,
no.
right? When he was on the Lakers, like,
Yeah.
fresh starts.
oh, when LeBron came and he still wasn't popping off, I was like, oh my god, this looks like a terrible take. But
Hey man, it worked
the
out.
Pelicans getting dimed up by Lonzo.
Hey, the Pelicans look nice, but
Yeah.
Their games got canceled
Yeah.
this week.
yeah. That's gonna be the
Like
story of the
COVID.
year, man. That's gonna be the
Telling you.
headline.
dude, I'm worried. Like,
I
it's
wonder
supposed
what-
to be the year I'm supposed to win for fantasy. I was betting favorites. Like, COVID might fuck me out of it.
Dude, that's another thing with like just betting in general. Like for this year, it's like imagine just like the team that's supposed to win it just gets hits the hardest, and then it just you never know. It just,
Oh my
That's
god.
why I'm not a fan of futures this year.
What's that? You're not a fan of who?
Futures.
Future bets.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, for me, it's always hard to bet futures because you're just
Regardless.
waiting. You're just
If anything, your
waiting.
chance to get lucky is
It's-
even better now.
It just sucks because there's just so much. Trust me, I've had a couple future bets.
Yeah?
They're just not.
Oh yeah, you want to remind them of the one we didn't take this year?
Which one?
Herbert.
Herbert.
Who?
Dude, the jaw one hurt. That
Oh,
we didn't
John
take.
Morant was the worst. John Morant, like 2 or 3 months into the season, he's putting up like 20 and 8. It's like, who else is gonna win it unless he either tears his ACL, and then it was like, oh, but Zion could come back. But you knew he was gonna play like 30 games, so you knew he wasn't gonna win it either. And every day I told Mike, I'm like, it's at plus 400. It's at plus 380. Like 2 months would pass, and I'd be like, honestly, it's the path. You know, we missed the opportunity. I checked, it'd be like still 280. I'd be like, should we jump? Should we jump? And I'm like, oh no, he might just tear his ACL. But to be fair, that's what would have happened to your Burrow bet, right?
We had to bring
Really?
up Burrow.
That happened?
Burrow.
Yeah, I
no.
told people, invest your hard-earned money on Justin Herbert, and he thought, oh, let's be sexy, let's go with Joe Burrow, right? And then boom, a week later, this guy's knee was popped out of
Herbert,
place.
man.
Yo, Burrow's still gonna come back strong. He's still a fucking solid.
Yeah, but you still lost people's hard-earned money betting Joe Burrow.
Yo, to be honest, dude, people should not listen to me.
Herbert was a
Look,
lot.
I smoke a lot of
Herbert
weed,
was a lot.
and I listen to the pod sometimes, and I go, you know what?
'Cause
Tuesday's
it's
different from Thursday. Thursday, I know different information. So, yo, the best thing, listen to us, and then you make that bet before the game. Unless you need to hop on. Sometimes you need to hop on that line early. Dude,
Sometimes that half a point.
sometimes, dude, you need to hop on that line early. But, dude,
Yeah,
sometimes,
know when to jump.
like, dude, the Browns, like, when we recorded, we were all in on the Browns. Then game day, you jumped off them completely. I had them to cover.
Oh, well, I don't know. I just heard there was a fucking COVID scare on, like, every
Dude,
part of the
but
team.
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that game? And we'll get back into hockey in a sec, but you know what's crazy about that game? It's like their coach got COVID. So basically, the first half of the game is all scripted, they say. And it's more the later half where it comes into coaching, where you have to do adjustments. So,
Yeah,
dude,
but to be
he
fair,
scripted that game.
How do you script the very first offensive
No,
snap
that's
of the
different.
Steelers?
That's different. That's starting with the advantage.
So-
But you
oh,
know what
that's
I
starting
mean?
with a lot of momentum.
Big advantage. Yeah,
That's
100%.
starting with a lot
But
of
dude, the way they
momentum.
came out, they had moment. Like even without that dude, they were gonna kill him, dude. The way they were moving on offense.
Defense was playing. It was their D more than I get. Their offense was hot too, but
You know what? Pittsburgh scored a lot though.
You know where
Pittsburgh scored a lot
Like,
of garbage
think about
time
it.
points.
Nah,
Yeah.
but think about it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
In the
if
second
that start
half-
doesn't happen, that game's
once
different.
it's 37,
But dude,
like 10.
it starts the thing though.
It starts everything, dude.
Because
It
like,
starts everything.
you know what killed me about the Browns though? As I'm
That
watching,
changed the way their defense had to play the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
100%.
playing up
You're playing
17
behind.
points.
Dude, that
you're
defense.
gonna play
Yeah,
prevent.
well,
You're gonna
yeah,
play
I
prevent
guess.
defense. You're gonna give up yards. You're gonna
Hey,
give up points.
not to okay, but not. I know, obviously, I'm not. Ben did throw 4 picks,
George-
right? So
Giorgio's a Steelers fan, so
Yeah, we scored a lot of points. Yeah, you also gave a lot of them up.
you know what I didn't like the Browns did is like you could see but the Steelers were within 12 with what was it 4th and 2 and they punted it.
That's a coward.
I did not like it. Your Titans did the same thing, but
those
dude,
are
I didn't like it. And it's like, yo, the thing is with the
didn't
Browns
like a lot
that
of
scared me,
things.
dude.
So,
The Browns are up. They're up.
there's a
big.
lot of things I didn't like about that
Yeah.
game. I did not give a shit about that. At
I
that
loved
point.
it. You know what? You know
What
what?
the fuck?
I don't understand what I did.
What?
Cause I bet Baker over 1.5 touchdowns, and I bet Hunt to score. So I was clearly hoping that the Browns did well, but I didn't bet the money line. Like I was just like, yo, I think they'll do well, but
Why take good money?
why take good
I
money?
want to lay my odds.
It was good.
Hey man, you know what I didn't like what the Steelers did? How they started the year off 11-0 and then lost another 5 games in a row and bounced right up out the playoffs. Showed us how
I knew it was-
overrated they were.
Yeah, I knew it was
Oh,
gonna
you guys
happen.
played a garbage schedule this year. And
Yeah.
that's how you had that nice little clean record.
I can't even like. It's facts, dude. 100%. I agree. Like, that's one thing where they had to make the playoffs to even prove it wrong. So
Dude, they almost blew the fucking division. They were almost.
yeah. Like I posted on my Instagram story, in classic Steelers fashion, bro.
Dude, Sunday night too. Sunday night, like that's the worst, dude. It's like the Colts had fuck ups with coaching, and they could easily beat the Bills. But that was the first game of the playoffs. No one fucker remembers that anymore. Unless you're a Colts fan, you don't really remember. If you're the Bills, you try to forget. You're like, hey man, we fucking won. That's all that matters, dude. Sunday night, they said, hey, COVID or not, Browns Steelers Sunday fucking night, because guess what? They will attract fans again.
Well, let's
Dude.
be honest, Juju sold that game, right? But shout out to him. He actually came out and balled. Like,
Did play good. Dude, he's a free agent. Give me, dude, the Steel.
no, but he had such a weird season.
Yeah, he's not a number one.
Do you think he stays? I don't know. Like, I think Ben should go
if
if
you're the
anything.
Steelers, you guys have to let him stay. I mean,
No, I agree.
how many of
But
you?
I don't think Ben can be the quarterback anymore, man. I think you gotta find someone.
Dude, he's owed 40 mil.
Really?
Well, you know what it is,
Well,
dude?
you gave him that legacy
Yeah.
deal.
You know what it is,
Stupid,
dude?
man.
I
I did
think
not like that.
the Steelers, it's going to be their decision. I think Big Ben will retire. You know what Big Ben
I don't
did
think
that
so.
was
to
so
be honest.
smart?
No, that guy's playing
but
till
you know
forever.
what
He's
he
never,
did?
he's never gonna fucking retire that guy.
Taking what he did after the game. He basically said, if they'll have me back, I'll be back. So he's basically like,
Well,
it's
of
in
course
your
you're gonna have him
court.
back.
So now if he's not back, the fans are like, where's Duck Hunt starting? This is bullshit.
Mason
dude. Bring
Rudolph.
back-
Mason Rudolph, bro. Like that's the problem. It's like, bro, we don't have Big Ben, but like it's like who
No.
else do we have? Mason Rudolph is gonna take the
You know
job.
what would be
Like,
interesting? You guys trade for Sam Darnold.
we gotta do something.
You gotta think, man. If you're the Steelers, you gotta let Big Ben play it out the way he wants. Make sure he's happy.
Oh yeah, you already
because
let
The
you've committed to
NFL is just as like every other league. It's kind of a players' league. You're not gonna want to go to the Steelers if fucking Big Ben won how many championships there and they just kick him out of the door like he's not a legend. You gotta treat your legends with some dignity. You
that. I
can't just
agree. Well, they
forget
gave
that
him a
part of the
contract. That's
game.
enough of dignity already.
Oh,
He
Like,
can be retired.
what
He
happened?
still gets 20 mil. So like, there's
Yeah,
that.
he'll probably play another
they're gonna pay him
year.
really well. Like what the hell?
He's not completely washed.
Okay, but hold
No,
on.
he's not.
No.
Like,
he's
he's
inconsistent.
He's better. He's better than
He's
anybody else.
inconsistent.
Yeah,
He's old.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
inconsistent.
was coming off an injury though, to be
Like
fair,
all
this
the time.
year, right?
Okay, so as a Steelers
He's
fan,
injured.
what would you rather them do? Try and run it back with this team? Because that D is
I don't
good.
think so. No, of course the D is yeah. It's not
Or are
the
you gonna
D.
be in a Chicago Bears
It's-
situation?
it's- I don't know, man. It's whether or not I think Ben and
Well,
fucking
don't
Juju are
forget
gonna go off.
that
on it.
Denver Broncos team like 2-3 years ago won with Peyton Manning and he couldn't throw it past the fucking.
I agree,
He couldn't
100%.
throw it.
Ben, he just needs somebody else to throw it to, though. Like it's like Mike
Oh,
said,
no,
is he
you
even
had
a?
receivers this year. You had Juju,
Oh, like,
you
hold
had
on.
Chase Claypool.
Well, Juju's not number one.
Yeah, he's not. Like,
But still had Chase
I don't think he is.
Claypool. You had receivers. I'm not saying you had a top 3 core in the league. But
No, but I agree.
If your running back
They're not
stayed
in the
healthy a
bottom
bit.
half.
But, dude, honestly, dude, I don't know. It's a weird situation. I don't know what I want. But their D, I wouldn't compare them to Denver. That Denver D was good.
Welcome to fucking
No,
Pittsburgh.
but I'm
You don't know
saying,
what you
I'm just
fucking
saying what anything.
You don't know what I want?
Never know what you want.
No, I've been a Patriots fan.
Yeah, you know what you want.
This is my first unbiased playoffs.
You know what you want.
Enjoy it because you're gonna have a lot more coming up.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What's gonna happen this year? You guys gonna get Deshaun?
Deshaun.
Say goodbye to Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, I'd make that. Here, take Stidham,
Oh,
take Gilmore,
not
take our
Stidham. I don't
picks.
know why you say Stidham. Who
Oh, they
wants
want a
Stidham?
quarterback.
Oh, you can keep him.
Okay,
That
we'll
guy
keep
ain't the
him.
answer.
We'll keep him, yeah, because,
That
dude,
guy ain't the answer.
yo, if you guys see him go in a game, just bet whatever D we're playing, touchdown. Bet it. Live bet it, that's it. Because he will fucking throw a pick 6 right to the numbers like it's a practice.
Stidham?
Dude, it's like Stidham, like, it's like he's used to practice. They're like, hey, man, just go throw it to the receivers. Give Gilmore some reps, right? Like, make sure his hands are good. Like, that's what he's in. That's what he's fucking in sometimes.
Jerry, I don't know what you guys are gonna do on this offseason.
I think a quarterback's going to fall.
Hopefully, because bro,
'Cause,
it
dude-
would scare me if that's gonna be your guys' guy.
Oh, well, but then we're getting the first pick next year. That's all it is, if that's our guy. But, or Stafford, or Dalton. I wouldn't mind Dalton.
The Red Rocket.
The Red Rocket, dude. I would not.
In Dallas this year,
Dalton?
he can do something.
Dalton's good, man.
You guys
Look
still
what he
need
did with the
receivers,
Bengals.
I know, but I don't know.
Dude,
Dalton's
and the
another
Bengals
one.
were always injured. AJ Green was always injured.
You guys need receivers though.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, N'Keal Harry bought a nice house, eh? I'm like, fuck, man. I don't know if we're going to resign you. I'm like, I like him. He's from Mississauga. But I'm like, fuck, fam. I'm like,
Hey, young star.
I'm like, damn, I don't think we're gonna pick up your 5th option. I don't know, dude. Like,
Oh, you guys are probably gonna sign him long term. You guys need help at that.
I like him.
I
He has
don't know when you
potential. He's
drop him.
big. He's
Yeah, well, you need a fucking quarterback. Dude. You guys had
Yeah,
Cam
it's-
Newton throwing him the ball.
You tried it,
What do you want him to
and
do?
Oh, I don't mind us trying. Like,
no,
Cam.
it was, you
worth
have
a
to.
try.
You
I
have to.
wouldn't mind the Andy Dalton situation because you look at my Titans. It's not like we expected Ryan Tannehill to be the answer, right?
No, dude, exactly.
Sometimes a guy like you're saying, he shows potential in a decent spot, and he just needs to get a fresh environment that suits.
You know what it is though? It's like for me, with a situation like that, is like Andy Dalton. Can Andy Dalton be that guy? You know what I mean? Like to take it over the hump. Like
Nah, he can't be that Tom
that's what I
Brady
think.
guy,
That's the
but-
problem is that you guys had so, like, I feel like your expectation, the standard is gonna be so high that
No,
like
but
it's gonna be.
you have Bill there though, right?
Yeah.
You have
Bill
Bill.
can prop him up a bit.
If you build that
Yeah.
D up, it's like, dude, you've seen.
nothing gonna be that
okay,
stage.
Okay, this is what I say to you. You've seen over the years, dude. If you look back in history, there's teams that go there, and you look at the quarterback that brought them there, and you're like, really, right?
Yeah.
And then, dude, but sometimes they lose, sometimes they win, whatever it is, right? Like, he,
Should
like
Garoppolo
Rex-
last year.
It's a lot like the
Rex,
Steelers.
right? You know what
It's
I
a
mean,
lot
dude?
like the Steelers.
So it's like, then you get to the Super Bowl. All you gotta do is get there, and it's like, if you trust Bill over another coach,
Yeah,
like that's
it's gonna cut. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
then, dude,
Well,
that's all it takes is like, I don't
Hey
know.
man, I'm saying you.
yeah,
put
New
a
England's a team that can always come back.
You
But
put
I'm
a
just saying.
defensive team.
Once you have
behind
Bill,
them,
you put up-
Bill's offensive IQ, and he has the arm there. I could see him again. It's not like he's the guy, but
You
if
know,
everything breaks right, it could go their way.
you know in the draft what I'm looking for? Because this kid was supposed to
lot.
be high up to start the year, but they didn't play. Trey Lance.
Oh, Trey Lance. fell
They
to
compare
you
him to
guys.
Lamar. If they come, because dude, he didn't play. Once you don't
Well,
play,
we just seen what Bill Belichick can do with a running quarterback too.
you know what I mean. And
He's
this
playing
this
that
kid
Madden.
can throw. He didn't play a season, so he's
Hey,
saved.
no, it's true though. Everyone says in Madden, if you run your QB, you're cheesing. Look at what Bill Belichick did this year. He would
Yeah.
definitely, you would
have to.
definitely
Well, if
QB
you have Cam
cheese
Newton.
you in Madden.
He would. He definitely would.
he doesn't give a shit.
He would just do it. Yeah, Bill Belichick would just do what he needs to do to win.
What a sweat.
Knee
eh?
you
That
out
guy's
on
a
the
sweat.
30, yes.
What
Just
a
sweat
sweat.
you out. Knee nano blitz you, knee you out on the 25-yard line.
Hey, but dude, what else do you expect him to do with a guy like Cam Newton? Like, that's the way
Dude, I'm telling you,
the way Cam threw the ball.
Yeah,
I don't know what else they could have done.
Dude, watching this Patriots season was so it was so crazy because, dude, we could have easily won 3 games and we could have easily won 11. Like, just
wow.
No. I'm saying if everything. Hold on.
It says 11.
Let me explain. 11. I'm saying, like, bro, if everything broke our way, those close games broke our way, and 3, if the games that were close.
Imagine how many games the Bengals could have won if they just
11,
dude.
Mike, you guys could have won 9 and 7, best case scenario.
That one play that goes our way, they could have won 11 games if we didn't let in that many.
9 and 7.
Well, dude, I look at it like the Dolphins were close. The Bills were close. The Seahawks were in the last play. The Bills we fumbled.
Okay, but again, you can't expect in a season for no bounces to go your way.
No,
when a lot of them don't go your way,
dude, that's what I was saying. We won 7 games, and I'm saying if nothing broke our way, we could win like 3. You know what I mean?
Hey, you guys beat the Jets for me.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys at least beat the Jets for me. You guys, you guys almost lost that one, the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets game.
Thank God you guys came back, because I would have.
Low key, I wish we did lose.
No, that was a good thing that they won.
Oh yeah, because you needed that. Well,
the first time.
This guy just rode the Jets in his survivor pool. Rode the fucking Jets, dude.
What a story.
Every team that played him, plays the Jets this week.
Hey, no one else did that. Hey, everyone was like, bro, they're gonna win one of these games. I'm just like, they're shit. And then, of course, I lost. Eventually, I tied the final 2. The other guy, me and him, we both picked the same team the last 3 weeks. I don't even remember who we picked Seattle, dude. Seattle was going to be that team that I knew was going to fuck me. I blacklisted Seattle, and I got to the point, I'm like, bro, there's no way he's not going to pick Seattle. So you know what? If I'm going to lose, I'd rather he lose, like, with me. You know what I mean? So, but had I just went with the Jets that week, I would have won, like, $1,000, bro. Oh, my God, man.
Guess what, though?
I hate myself for that, man. And that's why I lost. That's why I lost.
Guess your gut.
But
that's why I lost. Seattle's
that pot now carries over to next year, and I'm in that next year. So for me, it was a perfect win.
If you want in, bro, it's fun. We got Daniel coming in, Nick's coming back. You, I think 50. It's gonna be 50.
So what's 50. The total pot?
Well, this year was like somewhere from 800 to 1300, and it would have doubled because it happened. The same thing happened last year where everyone lost, no one won. But the thing COVID happened, so they're like the same pot, everyone stays in. But I think we might have to just increase it. But anyways, like there's gonna be a lot of new players. So if you're coming in, he's coming in.
Spicy.
That's $100. There's already like 13 guys in it, so that's like usually 50 per guy because you get 2 entries. So it's a pretty big pot. So,
dude, but whoever listens to this, all the 7 people, there's gonna be 2 people messaging. Hey, it's a big pot.
Yeah, no, like it's fun. I mean,
dude, it sounds fun.
I always go deep. It's either I go deep or you're one of those teams that just get fucked in the beginning.
That's like, you get 2 lines. Just get 2 money line too.
That's easy.
Yeah,
that's easy. What I'm saying.
Exactly. But then no one's ever gonna win.
No one's ever gonna win. I'm winning this year.
We'll report back with the facts.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bro, you know we're in that.
Bro, where do we?
We're talking about Patriots. We're talking about Steelers.
We've been talking about everything, dude. Start with hockey, went to NBA a bit.
We never went back to the American side of hockey.
Oh, I guess we can.
Yeah, we can
swing back to that.
Dude.
I mean, that's a tough one.
You know what? We'll talk about a division where I think it's a 2-team race. I know you do. Colorado, Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Their division goes Colorado, Vegas, St. Louis, Arizona, Minnesota, the Sharks with Evander Kane. We got informed he's going to be playing.
Yep.
LA Kings and the Ducks.
Will be there. Not mentally, but
yeah,
present.
But he'll be
there.
there.
All he does is need to be present for Corey, like his body. Because as long as he's hitting people, Corey's happy. But
as long as he hits people, what if he's just a little...
Gets penalties. He's going to be a little bit angry this year. Might even push 100 penalty minutes.
Ooh.
Is a dangerous guy to have right now. This guy's angry. He owes a lot of people money. He's going to be playing like it.
Does he just have a gambling problem? Let's go to a casino and he gets COVID, brings it to the Sharks.
Hey, well, he's in a division with Vegas.
It
so
takes
that's
all of us.
probably what put him under, eh? That's why the Sharks were shit.
Because they're going to be a bad team. Dude,
that's what the Sharks were shit last year.
Dude, that's what's scary.
That answers a lot of questions.
It's when you get to, like, dude, you're just trusting, like, Like, what they're doing right now is just trusting the individual.
San Jose is, look, I'm sorry, but when your team is comprised of two 30-year-old washed-up defensemen who just can't play defense, okay?
Why are you dissing Eric Carlson?
No, Eric Carlson is seen as, like, his last... that guy, and he's getting paid $11 million to skate around. Like, maybe... Who does he have to pass to, bro?
Skating around?
Who does he have to pass to?
He's just skating around. Just skating around the rink like, yo, wife told me to pick up some milk. Thank God we're not auto anymore. Fuck that bag shit.
That's what Brent Burns does, too. It's both of them, and they're both getting paid, like, 25% of their salary cap. And they got Evander Kane, who's not even making the money they're paying him.
Around them, they're just...
Dude, that's a disaster of a
That's a
team.
fucked up team that Kane's going around thinking about if he's the FBI's waiting for him in the locker room. Okay, he goes, they don't even know about the shit they didn't find out.
Everybody's there on paycheck, on payday. Hey, did you get paid? I don't know. My pay was a little late. You? Yeah, my pay was a little late. You, Kane?
Honestly,
I wouldn't even know, man.
I might just have to keep him, man. I might have to just go in and keep him.
Yo.
I'm gonna trade a lot for Corey. Corey, listen right now. We're gonna make a big deal for Evander Kane.
Yeah?
We're making a big
Dude,
deal. It's breaking news.
I
I'm
wouldn't,
getting Evander
dude.
Kane.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's at the Capitol.
No. You know why? You know why I'm gonna do it? No.
They're like, why is Evander Kane, an NHL player, getting fucking $80,000 in fucking check somewhere?
No. You know what I'm gonna do it?
What are you
Because
gonna do?
I'm gonna trust my
Yeah.
gut. Okay, my gut tells
Yeah.
it. Every time I own Evander
gonna
Kane in
ball
fantasy, he goes off for me, man. I win cups.
What's
I
the
win
best thing
championships
to
in fantasy
do?
when Evander
To
Kane's on my team.
let people know who you want. Best thing to do.
Well, I mean, Corey has him, so I mean,
Well, I don't.
a
think
lot of people want him. It's not
I
a
think
surprise.
I think the chances of you getting him, dude,
I'm not good.
bro, plus 800.
Yeah. Eh?
Plus 800 are your chances of getting him, dude. Corey's not
see.
trading him.
Me and Corey have a
Okay.
decent trade relationship. You know, all it takes is a couple weeks to go by.
Okay, dude. The Sharks are shit.
The Sharks are shit. Hey, but you know what? They're a bounce back team. They can.
Who's winning? The odds, dude, they don't fit what you're thinking. Your thing is plus 200 or nothing. But, dude, it's a two-team race. Colorado plus 145. Vegas plus 170.
Save your money.
Save your money.
I
I
agree.
agree.
Save your
No,
money.
100%.
Do you see another
You know, it's
team?
funny.
I
We're
like-
talking about a division being so like up in the air, and then it's just this division is the total like
Oh, it's
total
up in the-
opposite
Do
of
you
the
see a
spectrum, but it's
third?
still like
Do you see a third team coming in? Do you think
only thing
St.
I can
Louis?
see St. Louis, really.
Like they're at plus.
Arizona.
Okay, dude, this is the odds. This is how you know it's lopsided. So you have those top
Oh,
dogs, and then you have plus 500 for St. Louis,
Even
and
that's not.
plus 1200
No.
for Arizona.
Arizona
At fourth.
They're good luck. Arizona, and they're
I'll
their
pass.
team.
Hey,
is
your boy
done.
Kessel.
They're
I
done.
hope. I'm not even saying they're gonna
That's
do it.
bad,
I
right?
hope Colorado does it. But
Hey,
Arizona's bad.
let's go McKinnon. I hope Colorado
Oh,
does
he's
it
gonna
too.
eat
Grubauer. Yo,
You got
Colorado.
Just
Oh.
bet on them. We're talking about saving your money. Your whole fantasy team is Colorado. You should bet on them.
Well, dude,
Might
I
as
should bet
well.
on Vegas. So then if Colorado goes
Yeah.
south, I win my money back.
Yeah, there
That's
you
what
go.
I should do, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
maybe the Blues make another surprise run.
Dude, the Blues, man. If you bet on
They lost
them-
Pietrangelo. I mean, if Krug, maybe Krug.
Oh, Krug. I need Krug too.
You have Krug, eh? Dude, that division is gonna be a good division. That's why your team's
I
scary.
like Krug.
I have a lot of St. Louis guys because I think they're gonna be a team that's.
You
scores.
just talked
You're
about
gonna
you
have
can't
a
have a
rough
lot of
year.
guys on the same team.
Hey, but you know what?
You're gonna have a rough year.
You know what? We'll see. I mean, if it gets
well, if
bad,
they stay competitive, dude, it takes the person, dude.
it's all about risk, anyways. And I'd rather just
Dude,
take
they're
the
a
risk.
bunch of white guys. Like, it's just hockey players, dude.
that's
They go
funny,
do their
Joe.
coke. That's it,
Yeah,
man.
well.
Dallas, but Dallas is just Texas, right? They're going.
Dallas can't even do their coke right now.
What?
That's against the protocol.
What to do coke?
Yeah, you got a social distance, bro.
Well, no, you do your own lines. Oh man, dude. Speaking of lines, you know who we'll go to then? We'll go to a division that's tough. You know,
Hey, Boston's division, eh? Is that right?
Boston division. I was thinking Lions, Capitals, right? But
Nah.
dude, you have Boston.
Yeah.
Okay, this is tough. And if anyone has like a guess on it, send us a message. You have Boston at plus 250, Flyers at 300, Penguins at 450, Capitals at 6, Rangers at 6, Islanders at 750. And then you have
Any of
Buffalo and
those-
Devils at 1500.
If you ask me, I think the teams out of that division, guaranteed, is Boston and the Islanders. I think those are the two teams that, when all is said and done, they're going to be the teams that they're going to They're gonna outcoach you. They have systems like the
You know
Barry
Boston's gonna be
Trotz.
somewhere there
Dude,
every
plus
year.
750 for the Islanders.
no,
Sergio.
dude, no. The Barry
Hey,
Trotz, that guy does
But your
wonders.
savings plus 750.
Yeah.
To
Honestly,
win, though,
dude.
I don't know.
Not to win
To
the
make
whole
the
thing. but
playoffs.
To win the
maybe,
division.
but-
to win the division, it's
It's just
very
about to win the
possible.
division.
Dude,
Dude, it's
because
a tight race. I don't think Boston is, to be honest.
I don't think they'll win it.
I have
but
a
you
bad
know
feeling
be
they'll
about
either
Boston.
be one. They'll either be 1 or 2, in my opinion.
I just have a
Yeah.
bad feeling about them.
They
to be
don't
honest.
drop below third.
The problem is that they're aging, and that's what everyone's worried about. But it's still, at the end of the day,
You
this
know
is
what
like
it
their
is?
last year to
But
contend.
dude,
They're gonna show
it's
up.
aging and you're playing a lot like.
It's not that. It's with teams like that, you ride them until it finally goes out.
And they haven't
If
proven
they've been good,
wrong.
You got to think, man. If they've been good the last 10 years, why you keep betting again? It's like the
They
Spurs.
were the best team in the NHL last season.
How long were the Spurs gonna fizzle out for?
You never see the best team in the NHL fall off like that. Like I don't know why people
Again,
think
they
that.
could fall off
They
this
could.
year, but
They may
those
not win the whole
teams-
league, but
ride them. Make
Ride
money
them, yeah.
with them until they
true.
do fall off.
But this is their last year. Once they lose Rask, that's when you can say, okay, now they lost way too much. Now it's like, dude,
Well, Rask is the heart and soul of that team.
yeah, he's gonna play. So
Hey, didn't some people say he was never gonna play a game again?
I got 30. I need $30. I made a $30 bet with Diogo.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
said
Diogo, he's calling you. You listen. Hey, pay up the man. I remember that day. He said, "Hey, I'll never play
I
again."
shook hands with him, very nice and hard. It was
Firm.
It was a firm handshake that Rask would never play another game in a Boston sweater. Nah.
Well, hey, he
I
still-
took him in. That's
he
why I
still
took him.
hasn't.
That's why I took him in fantasy though.
Playing
Hey.
Jersey is not.
Hey.
He's
Hey.
confirmed. I have him on fantasy. He's confirmed.
But
so
has he played it yet?
He's confirmed.
No, but has he played it yet, dude? We live
But
in a
once
COVID
he plays
world.
it,
All it takes is he went to a strip club. He brings COVID. Boston's like, hey, we don't fucking do that shit here.
Get the fuck
They
out
set
of
an
here.
example. They train him Ottawa over there. There you go, Ottawa.
no!
That's what they do.
Expiring deal. Ottawa's in.
Oh,
man.
man, dude.
That would be horrible. Nah, but Boston, because then I think the teams below that, the tier is like the Rangers, the Hurricanes. Those are the matchups to watch out of the division because those are going to be the teams that are fighting for that spot, and they're both like they have something to prove. So I think it's just going to be that's why it'll be a bloodbath. But I think the experience will pay off, and like, Boston was going to be a team that will at least make the playoffs, 100%.
I think they'll make the playoffs. I just don't
100%.
think. I think the grind of the season, they're not going to get first.
Hey, if anything, it's a smaller
what I
grind.
think.
It's less. If you're older, you want a shorter season, you know. Like
But it's nothing you guys would bet.
no.
Plus 250 though.
Hey,
Like,
the
dude,
Islanders.
If you believe
Hey,
in
I
them.
said the Islanders.
Yo,
You know,
plus
that's a team.
750. Dude, I'm just saying, like, some people listen to our bets. I don't know why. Like, they message me and, like,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
bet.
Hey. That was
Islanders,
hot.
buddy.
Yeah, dude.
Last
Well,
week
dude, I
was
went
so
5-1 for the spreads.
Yeah,
That was good.
there you go.
I wasn't bad.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, we're good. I can't wait for these playoff picks. Okay, one last division. The team I went to go watch before all this lockdown,
Tampa, eh?
Tampa Bay.
That's gonna
Their
be- that's gonna
division
be another
goes
block.
Tampa at plus 130, then Carolina 4, Dallas 4, Nashville 650, Columbus 850, Florida 9,
What a drop off.
Blackhawks 16, and then the Red Wings at plus 6,000.
That's why
Wow.
Diogo's dangerous. He got Vasilevsky. He's a dangerous team that's gonna.
They're gonna rack up wins.
He's gonna rack up.
Yo,
wins.
you think that's a lock?
I think it's a lock, dude.
There's no way they lose that. I don't think so either. I don't see how they lose that.
When they're waving guys like
Even
Tyler
without
Johnson,
Cooch.
they're waving guys like Tyler. They lost Tyler Johnson. That's like a huge guy. You know, that's kind of like concerning to me.
Hold on.
They lost.
They lost Cooch.
He cleared waivers, so like
Oh,
they
yeah,
lost
no
him,
way.
and no other team could even afford him to take him because all these teams are up with the cap. But it's like that's how deep Tampa is. That dude, there's no excuse. You got Tyler Johnson in the minors. And you just like, hey, it's not
Okay.
working out. Bring him back up. Do your thing.
I know, that's crazy.
That's just
They
the
got the
AHL
talent
teams.
to
If-
do it. They're expected to.
If there is a team that can do it,
Hmm.
do you see a team being able to do it? Like, because, dude, injuries happen. shit
Well, I
happens.
was gonna say Dallas, but they're out the window now. I think that's gonna
Not
cost.
overcome.
They're out without Tyler Sagan till the very end already. Without Ben Bishop.
I heard Tyler Sagan has a good report.
Oh yeah, he said he's
He's
probably
coming
one of them to
back
have
earlier.
COVID. What are you talking about? Good report of what? He's the one.
Oh,
he's the
dude,
one
he's
that
not with
spread
the
it.
team
Tyler
right now, is
Sagan,
he?
he's-
Dude,
He
they're
probably
missing-
is. I don't know.
They're missing 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's everything. That's gonna be the start of the season. That's gonna
But
win
that's
you the
not,
division.
they're gonna come back
You
sluggish.
think the start of the season?
It is. It's gonna come down to whoever has the hottest start.
It's what, 3 months?
Unless you fall off the like, Huh?
3 months for the
3
season?
months, yeah, dude. It's like you catch
Yeah,
lightning in a
first
bottle. That's the thing that can catch the Bruins in a sense. Where if anything that makes sense, where people think they're not gonna make the division, it's because a team like the Rangers, who have like a lot of scoring now, they have Lafreniere, they could just go off and then, you know.
Dude, that's why I think it's the teams with a lot of skill that are just gonna hit the ground running. I think that those are the teams
And
to
young
look
teams.
for.
And young teams.
And young teams, bro. Young guys that do a lot of coke and are ready to just go up there and fucking speed.
Matthews, eh?
Matthews,
That's
dude.
slander. I'm not gonna.
That is slander. But yo, honestly, dude,
He's a Joe now. Eh? He's not doing it.
if Matthews isn't doing coke, it's a waste of those nostrils.
Oh my
those
God.
things are
That's a
so
hot take
huge.
and a half.
No, it's not a hot take. Those things are so huge. You can do 2 lines.
What are the odds on the Stanley Cup?
The Stanley Cup,
We're
dude.
fourth.
That's what I was gonna do.
Fourth best odds.
Who do you guys have in the finals? You have any feelings?
Maybe Edmonton just to be
Okay.
close.
Edmonton. Oh, buddy, I would love that. So, okay, I'll do the
No,
top
man.
5
It has to be the Leafs. Fuck
plus
Edmonton.
650.
That's just
for
a failure on the
Colorado.
Leafs and Edmonton. Oh no, man, no.
Plus
I don't even wanna hear it.
650 for Colorado, plus 750 for Vegas,
And we're in
plus
the division.
800 for Lightning, plus 1100 for the Leafs, and plus 1200 for Boston. If you want Edmonton, dude, Edmonton, you're getting at a very good value at plus 18. Plus 1800.
Wow.
Bet 100, win 1800, boys.
I might slap the 50 on them. Why not? See where it goes.
Why not, dude? Why not?
Yeah.
Bro, why not?
50
Why
bucks.
not, dude?
COVID Cup.
Dude,
Oh,
win
fuck.
9 bills.
COVID
You have
Cup.
McDavid and
I
Draisaitl.
might
That.
expect 75.
Oh my God.
Just do the full 100.
You know what I wonder? It's like the
Like
point
the-
totals. Like McDavid's
Okay.
not gonna get 100 points this year, but he's gonna get like what's the 100 points in 50 something games? Like 70 points, 80
like you're
points.
saying,
It's gonna look like a regular season.
COVID Cup gonna come down to skill guys, and they have skill on the team.
It's
He's
true.
gonna torch them.
You know, it
Eh?
doesn't feel like a favorite's gonna win it.
I know.
I
agree.
know, dude. You,
I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I don't know how favorite Tampa is. Like they're not even in the top
they're top 3.
top
Plus
3,
800.
but like it's
Ooh,
still like a
that's
solid
pretty
like.
good odds, too.
Like I would just take Tampa, man, because like I said earlier,
Dude,
they're
even
so
if you
deep.
took Edmonton and hedged it with Tampa, just to...
Dude, you know why they won? Is because they have Luke Shen over there in the minors, who's trying to.
Oh, God.
Hey, they have Luke Shen in the minors, ready to just be the 7th D man on that team and just try his heart out. Like that's the kind of guys they have just floating around. Because the Florida tax over there, they can just
You're
they can
talking
pay
to
everybody.
Tampa.
No,
Plus 800.
Tampa's just the way to go, man. I think Tampa's gonna just. This is gonna be a dynasty. They have the best goalie in the league. Vasilevsky, Diogo's in good hands.
I'm riding Tampa.
I think Tampa's gonna win, but they
Dude.
already won, and it's like.
I hate to, like...
Great in points, young. They have everything.
agree.
They have experience. They have youth. They have depth. They have the best goaltending. It's like no other team has that.
Dude, for me...
I don't even know. They're not first. How are they not even first? That's what I
Well, Colorado's first, and to me...
yeah, but Colorado hasn't proven anything. Tampa just want to fucking.
I know,
you what
I
mean?
understand, but it's like...
You know what I mean?
But are they gonna
Colorado's
win?
still too young. I feel like
I
there's
s-
a lot of young, like youth that. Like McKinnon's not that experienced either, though. I mean, he's carrying, but.
Oh, but, yeah, it's just
I don't know, dude.
And if Landeskog stays healthy, then okay. But
I like Colorado.
he's old. Not old, but.
I like Colorado. Like, Colorado, Tampa are the 2 teams I can honestly, like, dude...
feel comfortable with.
That'd be a good
Edmonton-
final.
I like Edmonton being spicy, but Giorgio has definitely talked me into Tampa Bay if I wanted to be.
Colorado definitely out of the West, though. I agree. Like
Colorado, dude.
Colorado,
Like,
Tampa
Colorado
would be a
Tampa
solid
just
final.
feels like the fucking...
But I
like,
still think
Vegas
Tampa should
just
be the
feels like they're
favorite.
not a cup winner. Like, it just feels like Vegas just won't
But to
win.
put Colorado over
No.
Tampa just doesn't make sense to me. Like Colorado has a big mountain
I do
to
agree
climb.
with that.
They have Vegas to climb. Vegas is equally one of those teams.
Well, they're the second favorite, so they
It's-
clearly show how close they are. And dude, they're only separated by 100, like odd-wise.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Fleury. I don't know, Fleury and Kane, buddy. Let's make that happen.
Yeah, man.
Put it on the Instagram. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see, dude. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to watch hockey, dude. A Leaf fan, as a Leaf fan, every year when the season starts, you always get hope, and then you see 5 games in.
So, what are you more excited about, the start of the NHL or
Or the
the
Leafs?
2 in the playoffs?
Oh, well, I can't wait to watch the Leafs game 1, right? And then it depends if we win or not,
Then
because
it's just downhill.
You know
Then
what's
it's just
perfect?
downhill.
You know what's perfect about that though is like you have football to watch, right? It's it's bigger than what's going on. But then it's like if the Leafs had a bad start, you at least I didn't really watch it. Now I'm coming into it. It's like fuck, same
Dude.
old. You're not as invested. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like
what I'm invested.
I don't know, dude. My team, dude. All our teams are out. Is there a team you guys are hopping on the bandwagon?
Nah.
Whoever I bet this week.
Hey, that's a fair point.
You know what though?
Put money
Hey, you know what?
on
I
is my team.
have a funny feeling about Green Bay. I don't know. I think Green Bay's gonna take.
Okay, I feel that. Hey,
I
funny
think
you
Green
said
Bay's gonna
that.
win.
Aaron Rodgers is hotter than lava. What a hot take
Yo.
from you, buddy.
We'll,
I don't know. I
We'll
think
start. We'll
because
start
who
with
else
that.
would it be if it's not KC? You know what I mean?
Tampa Bay, possibly.
Tampa Bay, man. Okay, we'll start with Green Bay,
I just had that feeling. I don't know.
LA, right?
Green Bay, money.
4:35 Saturday at Lambeau. Green Bay is -7. Open at -7. It's 6.5 right now. Man, a lot of them. It's 60-40 for bets and about the same for money. So it's not lopsided.
7's a lot to lay with that round.
Right now it's 6.5.
Oh, 6.5.
They're a little banged up, the offense, dude. With
That's
Goff,
what I'm thinking. Honestly, I don't like the spread. That spread's a lot.
over under is
but
45.5.
I like Green Bay too.
Dude, if you could tease that over under
What
down,
are they on the money line?
they are
Not worth
money line.
betting.
Yeah, they are not worth betting. Where is this money line?
You gotta assume.
Money line
Maybe
minus
on the
310.
Oh, so maybe you have to.
I would just tease that down.
Yeah.
That's a good teaser, dude, to bring that down. Cause like, I don't see the Rams
don't
going
see
to
them
Lambeau.
losing.
Oh, dude.
No, I don't see them.
This is the game, like, if they lose, this is the only game of the week where I'd be shocked.
Best case Rams, right? Best case Rams on defense. What do they hold them to? 17. Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones.
Even then, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Best case for the Rams.
Yeah,
defense.
17.
And their offense is what? I don't see them putting up more
Dude,
than
this is
24.
This is the game, like,
27.
if we're in a survivor pool for playoffs, like,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is the game, like, you take
you're
Green
right,
Bay.
Green Bay.
Like, every other game I could see it, I wouldn't be as shocked. This is the one game
I
it
think the
feels like a
question
lot.
is
Who's the
kind of
other
jumping
team?
to the finals. Well, not the finals, but like, does KC go back to back? Like, I think that's just what's
you
gonna come
gotta
down
just
to.
Take this matchup by matchup.
Yeah.
Each week.
Because, dude, the playoffs seem like, dude, you
Like,
saw what happened to the Steelers. You never know, dude.
Nah, you knew. Everyone saw that.
I think the question.
I always
is-
had that hunch that like something like stupid would happen.
I think the
Yeah.
question is, who are you gonna tease them with this week? Who's that other team?
Well, you have the KC lines high. You have the other Saturday game, if you don't believe in crossing over.
Well,
I hate going to sleep with...
Let's go by them. One
Okay.
by one.
So you got the Green Bay, you tease them down. You have Baltimore 3-point dogs to Buffalo. Money line.
Wow, give me Buffalo. Lay the 3 with Buffalo.
You're not gonna like this, but I like Baltimore.
Hey, you know what?
We can bet it.
I hope.
Ooh, a lot of money is on Baltimore actually.
We can make a bet. Dude, the Bills? But you still sleeping on the Bills?
Dude,
I'm
the,
not,
thing, the
but-
thing is, dude, I'm not sleeping on the Bills. I'm just
I respect the
riding.
Bills.
Baltimore's
Okay.
hot.
Okay. So,
That's what I think.
Okay, so let's
I
bet.
don't know though.
Because, dude, I'm looking at. I
Let's-
looked at that game, dude, and what saved. Like,
Is
I hate
Baltimore
to say
hot,
saved.
Let's bet lunch.
Okay.
Let's bet lunch
Yeah, of course,
next Tuesday.
of course, I'm down. But what's it called,
We're seeing the shake.
dude? They could have easily lost last week if it wasn't for bad. Like, there was just bad coaching, dude. Like the
That's like
Colts.
That was Baltimore a lot though like,
No.
this season.
The Colts.
No, Baltimore could have lost last week.
No, dude, they had that game. Like, they went down 10-0, but once they came back, dude, they're shutting down Derek. You just saw it coming. Trust me. Trust me. I had Baltimore money line.
Okay, but Buffalo though, that they went against a good defensive team and they still put up 30. They're gonna score on the Ravens, and Lamar, I'm telling you, I like how he's okay. He's not gonna throw on Baltimore, dude.
I don't know. I like
Just
Baltimore.
trusting his run.
Okay, let me say this though. I'm not like. I think whoever wins this comes out
The whole thing?
of the AFC.
Oh, okay.
Who would they play?
Well, okay. They play. The winner of that will play Cleveland or KC. The 3:00 Sunday.
Oh, so
Cleveland's
KC.
at +10.
They'll play KC.
I like Cleveland to
Yeah,
cover.
and then it becomes KC. You know,
I like Cleveland
they
to
have
cover.
that game.
Yeah, you like Cleveland to cover, but you like KC to win.
I like Cleveland to
All
stay
the
in
shit
striking distance.
All the shit he talked about KC this year, they don't look like they're ready. They look like they're taking teams for granted.
I
He's
see.
not
They
gonna-
still come out with the win though.
Hold on.
They're still gonna come up with the win. They're still gonna be in the conference final.
I don't think they're dumb. They already won once.
Okay.
They're not gonna like play the finals.
Hold
like,
on. But
You know, Lucy
I
Goose,
think
you
they're
know.
losing to whoever comes out of Buffalo and Baltimore.
Mm.
But what I'm saying about this matchup, dude, is I like
Yeah,
Cleveland
take
to
it.
cover, and I like them. If it depends how KC comes out, dude. If they come out how they played at the end of the year and keep it close, dude. Cleveland's the type of team. If they get up, they can run the ball. They can.
Are you gonna bet against
Big-
Patrick
I don't know.
Mahomes and
No,
Tyreek
that's what's
Hill?
kept me from betting them all year. Like, it's like Tom Brady in
They
a
lost
sense.
one game, and it was to the Raiders on a short week.
Dude, I'm not. It's not about going against the Chiefs saying they're a bad team. Like, they're obviously a crazy team. I'm not betting against their
You
skill.
just like Baltimore. You should bet Baltimore to win the Super Bowl the way you feel. You
No.
get good odds.
What I'm
Who did
saying,
Lima bet? Dallas. He bet Dallas. Nice one.
Lima, yeah, Lima. I almost put 1,000 on Dallas
Oh,
for
it's the
Lima.
Lima curse.
Oh, dude, that's so true.
Oh, they're cursed beyond Lima.
Dallas,
Yeah,
yeah.
we won't talk. Like,
We won't talk about that, eh? We'll talk about teams that are actually.
nice fucking.
I don't know, dude. KC can come out and just kill Cleveland. I'm not like, I don't want people to get twisted. That's all I'm saying, dude. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at what I'm seeing in front of me and the way you're playing, dude. When you play with fire, something can happen.
I don't know. I don't see. I don't know. Okay, that's fair.
I think they
I
can
don't think
cover,
Baltimore's gonna
and if
do
they
it.
can
but I'm
cover,
saying even next week.
okay. But I think they'll lose to Buffalo or Baltimore.
I don't know, man.
Wow.
I think they're the favorites.
I think that's not like.
I think so.
It's not a hot take because
Uh,
anything can happen, but I like them.
But hold on, like let's see what happens this week though. Like, dude,
Yeah,
like,
that's what I say. You got to take it week to week.
You gotta
know,
take this week-
injuries, COVID.
dude, I'm going based off what I'm seeing. That's how I've watched these games, dude, and they just with the amount of skill, dude, they're just like you can go like, yeah, they're saving it for the playoffs, dude, but that's a dangerous game to play
man.
to just turn it on and off.
That's what happens when you're on.
Like,
the
dude,
bus.
and it could
You're
work
in a
with
game
them. They're so
fresh eyes.
skilled. Like, that's what I'm not saying. That's what's scary about them. Like,
you know what
But
it is? You know what it is? Is that KC's the new New England, and he's
they
like,
can
You
be.
can't accept
He's
it.
like,
No.
hey, New England lost some games too, despite being the favorite. So you know what? Hey, he wants this.
Patrick Mahomes good isn't Tom Brady.
Hey, on the other side.
We had Randy Moss. Who's Tyreek Hill? Travis Kelce? Rob Gronkowski is, buddy. You need to use your
that's what it sounds
kicker. Who's your kicker? We
That's
had
what it sounds like.
Gronkowski.
That's what it sounds
You'll never
Dude.
be us.
Unlike you guys, I do love to see greatness. So if they do, turn
Hey,
out
dude,
to-
I'm the one saying Kelsey's gonna be fucking sick. Dude. This guy's
Okay,
gonna
but I'm
be
just
really
saying,
good.
like, I do love to see greatness, like, because, like, that shit's
Hey,
crazy.
what about Tampa then? Let's.
Weren't you anti-Lamar last year?
Anti-Lamar? No.
Yeah. Didn't you want somebody else to win MVP?
No. That was Lamar's award to, like, lose,
Hey, either
dude,
way.
by, like, week 10. Like, that award. Dude, the last 2 years, it's like Patrick Mahomes won it by week fucking 9. Lamar won it by week fucking 10. They're like, dude, unless these guys get injured. This year was a good race. Like, Rodgers was just good all fucking year. Had one bad game.
Well, yeah.
He had the one bad game to Tampa.
Wilson started throwing it at the
Right? So, that's who they're... Yo, Green Bay, we said is a lock. So, they're going to the NFC conference final. You know?
Yes,
they're
sir.
going. Who do they play? Dude, this is a good game. A Sunday nighter. Watch it be a blowout one way or the other. Saints. Bucks. Bucks
you
going-
tell us, man. We
Bucks going
Mr.
to
Brady.
the Dome. Line opened at 3.5. The line's currently 3 for +3 for the Bucks. The money is
You
60-40.
can't bet that game.
60-40 for
I know.
money and bets.
You
Breeze
can't
or
bet
Brady?
that game, man. You just enjoy that game.
Breeze or Brady?
You just enjoy that game
That's what it's
unbiased. Breeze versus Brady, they both have
Head
defenses
to head.
on both sides.
That's gonna be a good game. But,
Okay.
but that's the thing. It's a
Fournette.
pick 'em to me, bro. Like,
That's a pick 'em, yeah.
Okay, you don't
That's as
bet,
close as they get. You just enjoy that game.
but we're a podcast, so
I know, but
what are we doing? Who would you? You gotta bet. What are you doing, dude? I'm going to be honest, dude.
Breeze. Breeze. I'm gonna say it first. I'm gonna say Breeze.
Yeah?
I think
Breeze,
Breeze.
dude. It could be his
I
last
think
year.
so.
He's got NBC
I
job.
think so, man. Because I talked about Brady already, like I mentioned.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey, it's a pick 'em.
I do not think
I don't
Brady
know.
loses 3 straight times to the Saints.
I think you just don't want to see it. I think it happens. I think it happens.
Tough, dude.
It's not the Patriots anymore, buddy.
It's just honestly.
But dude, him and Antonio Brown are clicking.
That's
Just
what
to
I'm
count out
saying.
Breeze, though.
This
No, but
Bucks
dude,
team-
they're clicking at the
This
right
is-
time.
This isn't the Bucks team. You knew this Bucks team was gonna take a little bit of time to click all those new faces, right? But dude, AB is looking like AB again, and that just opens up Mike Evans. It opens up Chris Godwin. Don't sleep. Drew Brees looked a little mediocre in that game.
But you know what? I was also when I was thinking about it, I'm like,
They
you know,
didn't
he had
look
the
too
injury.
impressive versus the Bears.
He also had the injury,
They
but
didn't.
I don't
The
buy it though.
defense did though. And that's what scares me.
Oh, I think Saints are
Dude.
gonna win.
I think it's the
I think
Bucks,
so.
man. I think it's Green Bay versus.
I wouldn't
Tampa.
bet it.
Green
man.
Bay
Again,
Saints.
I wouldn't
Dude, it's
bet
gonna be
it.
Green Bay Saints. Breeze versus Rodgers, and Rodgers
I
will take
I
it.
want to see Green Bay. I
That's
would
what I
love
think.
to see Green Bay. Any of those.
I know. I agree.
Any of those combinations.
That's
just
just
not the
sick.
Rams.
It's just,
Not
yeah.
the Rams. The Rams versus any of those 3 teams is ugly, but the Green
Hey,
Bay
okay,
versus
yeah,
any of those 2
Hey,
is
they did it
just,
before.
I'll take.
They've done it before.
Nah, dude, the Rams.
The Rams done it before he coughed.
Oh, dude, unless they get another fucking pass interference called, like, unless they get another fucking miracle, dude.
Yeah.
This is a tough week on the lines.
Dude, I'm telling yo, the AFC, dude. I know you guys are like, dude. I'm telling
You know what? That would probably be the team I would tease with. Who are we teasing?
Oh, Green Bay and Browns.
No, I would tease Green Bay. Who was the Browns? What was their line
Plus
again?
10.
Against the Chiefs, eh?
Chiefs.
Oh, tease that down, sorry. Give me the Chiefs.
Oh,
on
on money line.
Chiefs on the 3.
Or
And the Green Bay money line. That's a lock. That's my lock of the week.
that's your lock of the week.
Oh, Browns are not beating the Chiefs. Book it.
I agree.
Book it.
Dude, they
I
should.
agree.
Yeah, no, the
I agree.
100%. Yeah, the Chiefs should win.
I agree.
Alright, so they're going to.
They should win. They should win. No, they're gonna win.
You can never say impossible.
No,
You
they're gonna
can't.
win. They're gonna
You
win.
can't, though.
impossible.
They're gonna
I
win.
think-
as close to impossible as you get.
I think it goes
I think Cleveland's lucky.
What's your
I
lock?
think Cleveland's lucky to even be there.
What's
so
your
there's no way
lock?
Casey's
playoff
gonna
lock
Buddy.
or any lock. Because
This-
I have
This
an
is
NHL lock.
Evander Kane watching. He's waited all pod. We've kept him waiting.
Oh, Evander. Yo, Evander, DM us.
running
We
late.
would love to have
He's
you on.
running.
We want the
my
what not to do with your bank.
You're firing shots. Not coming here with the.
We want
Oh
the
my
well,
God.
dude. But we want to work
Oh,
with you
poor
and build
guy.
it up.
Too soon,
Dude, I'm
man.
5-1 on the spread, Evander. 5-1. We could have been banking.
Let him play.
Dude,
Let him
I
play
had
first.
the
We
Browns.
could have been down 50.
Dude, me and you could be laughing in San Jose right now.
Nah, he's
Nice.
in Vegas, man. Never mind San Jose.
All right.
He shouldn't
So-
He's
be.
in Vegas. They should just
If
trade
you're
him there.
listening, Evander,
Holy shit.
don't get greedy. You take that Green Bay 6.5.
Dude, imagine Evander Kane
You
going
take
to
that
Vegas.
Chiefs 10. You bring it to 3.
Dude, if Evander Kane went to Vegas,
Just Evander Kane and Reeves.
he signs
Oh
a
my
contract
God,
with.
what a line. Well, dude, he's gonna play with San Jose. They're gonna be like, dude, honestly, you're causing too much problems. Vegas, they're like, hey, you got a gambling addiction? Perfect. You're gonna love playing.
Is it
here.
gonna cause too much problems? It feels like everything that
I
happens
don't
in the
know,
NHL
man.
just swept into the rug
Honestly,
after. Like, no one talks about shit.
honestly, learning this with Evander Kane.
Dude, you know what? I was listening to TSN, dude, and they're talking about Babcock, and one guy's like, he's like, do you think people like this is good for Babcock? It gets rid of his image that he left on the Leafs, right? And someone's like, well, to be honest, it's in the States. They probably didn't even hear about the news. Like they,
Yeah, that's facts.
like
That's
they
so
don't
true.
even care.
It is NBC. It's so true. It's not
Oh,
CBC
dude.
or anything. Yeah, that's...
My lock, dude. I think it's a lock. Do you have a lock, Giorgio? You're our guest. Do you have a nice lock? Any NHL, NFL, dude? Do you have anything to put like the viewers
Oh,
like, dude?
man.
First bet
I
on the
thi-
pod is
I should-
lucky.
I should make two locks.
2 locks.
We're gonna go with 2 locks.
2 locks?
One NHL
You-
and one NFL.
Do you want to parlay it? We can parlay the locks.
Okay.
We're gonna parlay Giorgio's locks. Okay, what's the NHL?
I gotta think of this one because I'm just gonna.
Okay, you think, dude?
Here.
I have my locks is I'm gonna parlay mine. I'm going straight in NHL.
Oh, I like it.
I'm parlaying opening night Edmonton and the least money line, and it gives you a plus 207. I think
those are nice
Edmonton
odds.
plays Vancouver, and then I like McDavid coming out firing, and I like the Leafs to come out firing against the Habs.
Dude, I think Habs might take that one.
Ooh, Giorgio's parlay already goes against mine, and what's your NFL lock? So you
guys are
parlay.
confusing Evander. He's gotta come on, man.
Well, he
gotta give
shouldn't
him
bet
the
NHL,
odds.
dude. You're already in trouble. Do not bet just do NFL. Do John's lock because that's
Hammer
NFL.
John's law.
Hammer
Like a
John's
$20
law.
million loan.
Dude, and then just shout us out. You don't even have to give us some money. We know you're troubled. But it's okay. What, dude? I like Evander. I would love to meet Evander King. Get a nice little signed jersey.
That guy's a beast. I love him too.
Oh, man, he's a
He
beast.
belongs on my fantasy team, Corey.
It's a shame that Corey's gonna ruin him. But
I don't know.
it is what
He
it
has
is.
to come to my
Okay,
team.
but what's your NFL? So I got Habs money line,
Green Bay.
and then the Green Bay to cover.
Mm-hmm.
To cover, we will bring that. Okay, that goes plus 423 for the Habs money line and Green Bay to cover. That's a nice little bet. That's a nice.
You know me, I don't cross sports, cross days.
Oh, dude, he's crossing a couple days. Game starts Wednesday.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
I'm not a
Saturday.
fan.
Dude, you go to sleep. You put a rack on that. You go to sleep, dude. Do you sleep? I just stay
My
up
lock
working.
is on
My lock. Well, your lock is KC and Green Bay, so it's different days. You go to sleep, but you're confident with KC.
Oh, but it's the same sport.
It's a lock.
Within 24 hours.
You're
Well,
right.
they're both locks.
But those Browns, man, those Brownies, man, the same.
Well, you might have to do teas, because I don't want you guys to get fucked on the -3 if that's a push. Bro, I want you to lose on a push, so you might just have to do the alternative spread. But yeah, bring that money line Green Bay.
Bro,
Or just -2.5 Green Bay, minus.
I'll die if the Browns win.
Chiefs.
Nah.
If the Browns win,
Yeah,
dude.
but you won't put your money where your mouth
I know. Hey, do it.
Okay,
I'll
but dude,
die.
give me good
Parlay
odds.
that. Oh, come on.
That's like me. Every time the fucking Patriots, I'll die if they lose, bro. I'll die the one year they lose to the Giants. Ah, I told you. Yeah, I was also wrong 6 years. That's what you sound like.
Ah, but dude, like it's the Chiefs, man. They should come
Yeah,
out
it's
fucking
the Chiefs.
fired.
They're 15-1.
It's betting against Patrick. Let's do an all.
So then you
You
don't
don't
think?
have to
So
do
then you
it.
don't think the
So
Browns
we'll
are gonna
pie
win?
in the
all you have to say is I have
Pie
a
in the
bad
face?
feeling on them, but you wish bad on everyone that bets them.
Hey,
You're such a
you want to do a pie in the face?
bet. What's the
Give
bet?
me,
though?
give me Chiefs. Give me your teaser. I'll tease them down to they have to win
3.
by 3.
The 3 is a push.
3 is a push. Wait.
3 is an even push. I'm not getting a pie in my face if they win by a field goal because they're in a playoff game and they don't care about blowing them out. Thank you.
I'll do a pie in the face.
This
That's
guy's
fun.
gonna get fucking pied right now.
Oh, hey, the
Oh,
next
we'll
episode.
film it for
Hey,
the
we
show.
gotta social distance it though.
I'll pie myself, I guess.
Social distance.
Or, dude, I'll just wear a mask when I'll pie you.
Okay, and what,
You have a
can we
nice
make
little fresh
double
spot
digits
around-
bet rule?
What?
If they lose by double digits, 2 pies.
But, dude, I'm banking on them. Nah, dude.
Yeah, because you know the Browns are gonna probably
What?
get smacked.
Well, because, dude, if it goes south, it can go south easy.
And
Mayfield's
it's gonna go
gonna.
south easy. It's gonna be 17 early payout.
Woo. Yo, the Browns already did that once. Yo, dude. Bro, fuck you and your 2 pies. Yo, I already gave you good odds, to be honest. Dude, yo, if the Browns win by fucking 10 points, I give you 2 pies.
No.
Give me that sweetener.
What is this? This guy.
Oh, you're...
This guy's turning into fucking Vegas over here. Has to get right odds to make a bet. Jeez Louise.
I don't know. Ride my brownies. Dude, they're gonna be... Yo, I'm telling you, this run for the Browns, though, isn't good. Depending on how that game goes, though, if they get torched, it sucks. But, like, this run for them is super good, dude. You have Odell coming back next year. You have Baker playing. You see Baker's the oldest quarterback in the AFC left?
Sounds almost too hard to believe.
And then Jared Goff's the youngest in the NFC.
He's the youngest.
Yeah, 26. Because you have Rodgers, Breeze, Did you see Tom Brady's tweet? The History Channel one? He put him and Breeze on the History Channel with great beards.
Yeah, man.
Man's a goat, dude. He's winning. It's a lock. He's a lock. That's a lock.
Yeah.
Bucks money line.
AB shows up, Bucks money line.
If the Browns don't win, I'm hammering Bucks money line. And if the Bucks don't win, I'm selling my laptop, and we're gonna have to let you know when we're doing the pod again. We will. We'll let you
Out
guys
of commission,
know. Out of commission.
Better hope that they don't close down the stores.
You guys better hope
for bankruptcy.
Buddy, Atletico Madrid won today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're fucking plus 100.
Atletico Madrid.
It was good. It was good. Bet on fucking dude. Some footy.
That's
you gotta watch.
You gotta bet on footy.
You gotta bet on footy. I'm telling you. Keep an eye, dude. Bet on anything. Ping pong, anything.
Oh, ping pong's a good source apparently, and Nick should probably come on the show and share his tactics. He like this guy just has like a sixth sense for ping pong, bro. This guy just knows he just knows when to hit it, dude. Just
Dude,
like
as long as you win,
and he stays up at night just fucking just. Blip, 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 blip. So I don't know. He's pretty sick at it.
You have to win 53 to 54% of your bets to make money.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
It's
So, dude, if he has a good percentage, bring him fucking on.
I'm gonna ask him what his career is.
You bring him on, bro. We will listen to fucking ping pong.
If he hasn't kept track, now he's gonna start having to. I'm gonna keep track.
Up money or down money?
I haven't spoken to him in a while, so I don't know.
Maybe he's down. He's Evander
Maybe he's
Kane.
Evander Kane. He should trade for him. He should trade for him.
I don't like his pick, Laffy. There's some news I heard about him, dude, because I have my sources. Dude, these guys don't believe I have sources. Like, I don't do my due diligence during the fucking draft.
Yeah. I don't know what you heard, but I think it's stuff that everyone already knows.
Yeah? What do you know about Laffy?
Like, I don't know, that like he might not even be on the first line.
Oh, dude, that's minor to what I heard. Like,
Minor.
For me,
bro, neither of us have him, so why can't you just say it? Even off the record. Just I don't know.
Because, dude, if
It just sounds like you're just talking shit.
If it acts up,
Nah,
if it happens,
Just break the rule.
what does he have? Acts up.
can't.
So he's got something, eh?
no, don't worry, man.
But acts up.
The bomb for the viewers.
Nah, I can't.
You won't even put money on it, eh?
It's my info. What am I gonna put money on? You don't even know.
Whatever it is gonna happen.
Because I don't hope it happens. I hope he has a great career.
So then, bet against it.
Okay, so bet for it. You don't even know what you're betting for.
I don't think you do either.
I would say just drop the gem on the viewers, so when it happens, they can see.
Nah.
I guess he's not confident enough to tell you.
Nah, dude. I don't
So
wish
when
harm.
something happens,
I don't
you're
wish
just gonna say,
harm.
I told
Wish
you
harm.
so.
I don't wish.
You know someone who got
anything.
this
I
head
don't
or
wish
what?
anything.
What the hell does
Hey
that
man,
mean?
Evander Kane already went through it. Man's gonna play through the season. I don't know if he's actually gonna make money this year. I hope he does, because I heard he used this contract as lateral. I have no clue how that shit works. I guess I don't know. I guess that's why he wanted to fight Logan, right? Get that money,
Just bet on Logan and throw the fight.
dude. Just the promos. Then he would have went to bet on fucking our lock.
Because I don't know if he should bet on himself, because clearly it didn't work out. 28.6,
Like you said, he might bet bad. He might have a good year. San Jose is gonna still be bad, but hey, Logan Couture him.
Had to sell all his
Hopefully they
assets.
have a good year. But hey, good luck to start the NHL season. It's good to have the fucking first guest of the pod. You made history today.
There you go.
First Greek guy.
First Greek guy.
Congratulations. Let us know who's wrong, who's gonna get a pie in the face, and we'll tune back next week.
Thanks for listening. Catch Hi Guys Sports on all platforms today. Follow us on Instagram at Hi Guys Sports and Twitter at Hi Guys Pod.